Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to another update about this drama on the cruise. This title, can't speak. The video, the title of this video, the TikTok cruise ship drama got worse. I reacted to this like a few days ago, but like it was just randomly on my YouTube page, so I was just like, oh, let me just react to this video. Seems interesting. I don't know anything about this, but yeah, there's an update already. Like, dang, because I don't know how long ago this other video came out that he made, but I was like, that's interesting. I remember in the other video I said that it seemed like a high school drama, like they're stuck on a boat for some period of time, seeing the same people every day. It's just like a school, but like high school. So that kind of drama was happening, but like it was multiple dramas. It wasn't like one huge piece of drama. So I'm guessing this video, I don't know, maybe a bigger piece of drama happened and it's just one story for the video, or maybe he cuts it into like separate stories like he did last time. I don't know, but let me stop talking and let's get into the video, and please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
Right, so a couple of weeks ago, we took a look at the viral 9-month cruise. The ultimate world cruise, to be exact. As we can see right here, it's for 274 nights.
Okay, so his video came out a couple
weeks ago. You can see 11
ago.
world wonders and 60 plus different countries. And as I mentioned before, this cruise went viral, specifically on TikTok. It's kind of became like a reality show at this point. Every time a new person makes a video on the 9-month cruise talking about some drama that's happened, literally the comments are just filled with new character unlocked, new character unlocked. Like, it genuinely feels like a reality show. And it's pretty entertaining, I can't lie, because for the most part,
It kind of is like a reality show, because apparently you can just get a few day trip on the cruise instead of buying a whole package. So some people got upset about that, because like, how you gonna just hop on for like 2 days? But the cruise didn't want to lose money, so that's why they did that. But kind of is like a reality show if people are coming and going, getting voted off, but not really.
It's just light-hearted stuff, you know. In the last video, we spoke about a woman who had a pineapple on her door, and people thought she was a swinger. Turns out she's just a really big fan of pineapples.
And apparently, pineapples mean swinging.
No, seriousness, she is actually my favourite character in all of this.
Who made that up?
We'll about a bit more today, and honestly, she's very, very funny. But it's not only Adita that we're talking about today, you know, the person who loves the pineapples. We've got a bunch more updates, so I guess this is episode 2 of the reality show, the 9-month cruise. Is that what we're going to call it? And you know what, to tie in with what I just said, here's a new character for you. Mark Sebastian, a TikToker with 1.5 million followers who has just decided to recently go on board the 9-month cruise. I believe he's only there for like 8 days or so.
I wonder if that guy heard about the drama on the cruise and decided to go on the cruise to make some content. So let's see what he has to say. Hopefully he's not making stuff up just for content. Hopefully it's like real drama that he's reporting, and he's not just doing it for like clout.
I think he saw it obviously going on TikTok, kind of want to see it for himself.
And
since he's
some
decided to
people
go on the
would probably do
cruise,
that.
he's made a few videos talking about the positives and negatives. He's mentioned a bunch of positives, you know. He's met people that are like now his friends, people who are really nice. There's obviously a bunch of other like TikTokers and whatnot on the ship that he's now made friends with. There are a bunch of positives. But he has also mentioned a few negatives, and some of which are pretty worrying.
Number 1, it is so fucking loud on this goddamn ship. It's so overstimulating. The non-stop music being pumped into every room, every hall, every dining room that you enter. I swear I sat on a chair and the music got louder.
Yeah, so that in itself would be more than enough of a reason for me to never go on that cruise. But also, it's not very surprising. There's a lot of people.
Isn't it like a party?
Entertainment for people.
Like non-stop party? I don't know.
But I'm the type of person who just couldn't handle that, you know. Sometimes I just like to sit in the quiet, you know, a bit of peace. And by sometimes, I mean multiple times a day. So this is something that I just wouldn't be able to deal with.
If you're on a place stuck with a lot of people, like a boat, wouldn't you bring like earplugs if you like want that kind of quiet? I'm pretty sure if you're stuck on a boat, like there's so many sounds happening, like why not just bring earplugs for the trip? I don't know. Never been on a boat, so I don't know how loud it is. I don't mind noise per se, but yeah, if you know you're gonna be stuck on a boat and you can't leave, like you're not sure about the noise level, why not just bring earplugs just in case?
Next, I will be pressing charges against the person who decided no, I'm not going to put bottles of water inside of the rooms for guests to enjoy. Yesterday, I arrived to a empty mini fridge, not a bottle of water inside, babe. Call me crazy, But I do feel like for the price of the room, guests should be able to stay hydrated at their own convenience.
I mean, that's a crazy take, mate. Like, you really think after spending like
Yeah,
$60,000 up to like
if you're gonna clean the room
$120,000, you should get water
before someone comes
Doesn't
in,
really work like that.
you should
No,
restock
in all
it too.
seriousness, this is probably the most worrying thing I've heard about the cruise. Apparently, there's like a big lack of bottles of water, and people are really struggling to get them. Which it goes without saying, and if I do have to tell you this and you didn't know this beforehand, I'm slightly worried for you. But water is kind of a necessity. But yeah, like I said, Mark has mentioned a few times now that he's really struggling to get bottles of water. It turns out like the Pinnacle members, you know, the people who spend like ridiculous amounts of money and have been on previous cruises before, and they've got like credit or points or whatever it's called. The people who are being treated like royalty, basically, you know, they can have plenty of water, but the people who haven't spent as much are seemingly struggling to get it, which again, very worrying. Mark also goes to mention that a lot of people are just giving him dirty looks for filming and whatnot, and in fact he even shows a clip of someone like talking about him behind his back when he walks past.
See that? I'm dying.
Why do they care? Like, if you're not in the video, what's wrong with him filming? Like, you know, it's 2024. Not sure when this video was taken, but 2023, 2024, you have a problem with people filming? Like, I don't understand. Like, people film now, like, for work. So, why are you so surprised?
I do something like this.
Which, to be fair, I also wouldn't want to be surrounded by TikTokers for 9 months straight. I kind of get that. But he's not filming himself, he's just filming strangers. You are also on a really expensive
Yeah,
cruise.
he's not filming
People are gonna be
strangers.
taking pictures and videos
He's just
non-stop.
minding his
Even
own
people who
business.
aren't TikTokers, you know, people just take pictures and videos for their own memories. So yeah, as much as I get that it could potentially be annoying sometimes, it would never get to the point where I would say it loudly enough for the person to hear, oh, he's just going around filming everything, you know, just a really passive.
He should have been like, yeah, and
But if
what?
you've seen my last video, you will
Okay,
know already that
you're
a
not
lot
on
of people are
camera.
complaining about certain people on the cruise. Some people just aren't as nice as others, which is going to happen when there's like over 1,000 people on a ship. There's going to be a bad bunch. Which again is another reason why I wouldn't want to be stuck on a 9-month cruise with them. I mean, here's another example of tension building between guests on the cruise.
Fucking aerialists flying through the thing and beaches.
You don't need to use the swear words, okay?
Oh. I think that it's fine.
This is a public area.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm so sorry that you're
Too
offended by
many-
swear words.
I've seen too many.
Seen too many what?
Swear words.
Oh, well, I mean, I think I'm.
Wait, I'm confused. What? Who's filming? Who's filming? This seems staged. What's happening? Wait, let me rewind. Let me see if my stage radar is beeping.
Flying through the thing and beaches.
You don't need to use the swear words, okay?
Oh. I think that it's fine.
This is a public area.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm so sorry that you're offended by swear words.
I'm confused. Are there kids or like why is this? Are they filming for? Is this an interview? I thought he was by himself on the trip, but I guess not. Like I'm confused about the situation. And why aren't they showing the person like off camera?
I've seen too many.
Seen too many what?
Swear words.
Oh, well, I mean, I think I'm okay.
So just settle down.
Oh, okay, thank you. Don't tell me how to speak. Thank you very much. Anyway, go on.
Incredible vibes, I must say. Seems very peaceful, doesn't
that's
it?
weird.
I mean, Mark did go on to say that, yeah, they were in a public area, but there's barely anyone on there, and there was no kids there or anything like that. But yeah, as we've been saying throughout this, you're stuck on a cruise with the same people for 9 months. There's gonna be a lot of tense moments. And in fact, the people who told Mark to stop swearing were Pinnacle members, you know? The royalty of the ship. And Mark even went on to say that these people just walk around with, like, Pinnacle badges on 24/7.
Yes, we were in a public space around no children, and you were the one trying to overhear what we were talking about. And I know they were Pinnacle members because they're all wearing their dumb little gold name tag that they all wear.
Yeah, that's weird that they would feel like that because I don't know, it's a public space and people always talk how they want to talk. Like you're not gonna go to a restaurant and be like, excuse me, I don't like the way you're speaking. Like who does that? I don't understand.
Voluntarily to prove to exactly no one how superior they are. Babe, I can assure you that no one cares you have like 900 Royal Caribbean.
They just want attention.
Spent, like 3 years on a cruise ship.
Yeah, I've got to be honest, the name tag thing is hilarious to me. I can just imagine being on a ship and people walking around with a fucking Pinnacle name badges on, you know, head held high, thinking they're quite literally the royal family off the ship. It's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Like, not if you're just wearing the badge because you're proud of it, but you're still going to be friendly to everyone, but if you're wearing it around to try and seem better than everyone else. slightly
That's
embarrassing.
weird.
But this is where we get to the updates from Adita, you know, the pineapple lady, as she's been dubbed on TikTok. And she mentions a bunch of stuff in this interview with Mark, and one of which she says that her daughters won 2 Emmys.
I didn't even tell my daughter because my daughter is in Houston. And then
What's your daughter like?
oh, she's won 2 Emmys. She's super smart.
What's
Opposite
your
from her
Emmys for
brother.
what?
She was a producer.
Adita then goes on to say that she knows the family that have bought the most expensive room on the ship, so we are really learning a lot about Adita right now. She seems very powerful, doesn't she? She's got the daughter with 2 Emmys, she knows probably the richest family on the ship, like, I mean, she's just really living life. But you know before when we said, like, the most expensive room,
living life.
$20,000,
For knowing
we
people.
weren't even close.
One of those crazy rooms that has a piano.
Wait, is this the pineapple lady?
In it. I really need
I
to
know
find-
them well.
You do? Do you think they'll let me in and let me do a room tour? I need to explain piano.
They paid $765,000.
$765,000
For a
to go on a
badge.
cruise ship. The amount of money I would need in my bank account to even think about spending that much money on a cruise ship is wild. I think realistically I would need like 5 billion in my bank account to even think about it, but then again I still wouldn't do it because I wouldn't want to go on the ship in the first place. But what I'm trying to say is there are some
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, if you're gonna be stuck on a boat for this long period of time, why? Why would you want to do that? Why wouldn't you just use that money to, like, I don't know, travel to countries on your own and not be stuck with all these people that you seem to have problems with? I'm confused. The people just want to, like, show off their wealth. That's why they go on these trips to act like they're better than people. Or maybe they're really nice people and they just have money to spend. But, like, if they have the money, like, why not? But I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't want to be stuck with random people, strangers, for a long period of time. If I had that money to spend, like, I would just travel to the country I wanted to on my own. I would not want to be stuck on a boat.
incredibly rich people on the ship.
Anybody got time for that?
Clearly. I mean, we knew that before because the cheapest ticket for 9 months was like 54 grand or something, so we knew that, but 765k for a room is mental. They then go on to talk about the water
That's where all the water
situation. This is
bottles
where we
are.
find out that Adita isn't only just obsessed with pineapples and has an incredibly successful daughter and knows incredibly rich people too. She's also very funny.
How hard is it to get a fucking bottle of water in this goddamn
You have to have status to get water.
I mean, it does seem like that, right? You need to have status to get water. Now, Adita here,
That's
I do
so
realise it
weird.
seems like we're doing like a fucking biography of Adita, like we're finding out everything here. But this isn't Adita's first rodeo, you know? This isn't the first time she's ever been on a cruise ship. She's been on over 100, I believe she goes on to say. And she doesn't seem too impressed with the current ship, you know, the one for the 9 months.
I need to change my address.
To what?
To Royal Caribbean.
That's crazy. And you don't get seasick?
I actually did because I'm not used to this class of shit. This is very
Right.
small.
Yeah, so she says that she's not used to this class of ship, I believe, even though the captions tell you otherwise. And she says that this one's very small. I mean, it looks big to me. I don't know. I know nothing about cruises. But yeah, clearly she wasn't impressed. But this is the point where we get into some more
Wait, so if you've been on so many cruises and you paid all this money, do they not allow refunds? Like, you go on the ship and you're like, this isn't up to my standards, so can I leave? Is that possible? Do they give your money back? Maybe a percentage of it, but are you allowed to leave? Drop me off at the next stop.
more like serious update because the ship did go through a bit of a crisis just a few days ago because the 12th floor on the ship got completely flooded when they went for a storm. Right, so as we can see right here with the
Dang,
overly sad
how's that
music
happen?
they've put in the background of the video, the floor is completely flooded, I must say. I mean, it's went all over the carpet, as we'll see in other videos as well. It's went into like the gym and whatnot. The elevators weren't available to use anymore because for safety reasons, I guess. And I mean, this must be a bit of a nightmare, mustn't it? If you're paying such an extreme amount of money to try and get away and travel the world and probably like live in
Dang,
peace, I
and imagine
you'd want
your
this to be a
room
bit of
was
a
on that
peaceful
floor.
Trip, surely. Waking up one day and seeing that one of the floors on the ship is completely flooded must, first of all, be quite scary. But second of all, it's just a big inconvenience, isn't it?
And it's just
you
gonna
can't
trickle
use
down to
certain
the other
things on that
floors.
floor now. Like I said, it flooded the gym and whatnot. I mean, we can actually see a video of the gym right here. I mean, people are still using it. People are just minding their own business, you know, getting on the treadmill.
Hopefully it's just
but
water
it
and like
seemingly went everywhere.
sewage.
And this is before they went on the Drake passage.
Not dookie
which I'm gonna
water.
say I didn't know what that was. I genuinely thought like Drake had bought like a part of the ocean, which I thought like, is he really that rich? But turns out it has nothing to do with Drake. It's just like a really like rough part of the ocean that they are going to be going through. I still believe to this day they haven't went through it yet. But basically people were worried because the weather conditions are going to get a lot worse than what we've seen here, and we've seen what happened here, right? The floor got flooded. And not only was it just like the public rooms that got flooded, people's personal rooms got flooded.
My room was one of the ones that did flood today. Most of the rooms in the ship were completely flat, but where my balcony was, there is an overhang, and the rain was coming in so heavy.
Which at this point, this whole thing just seems so stressful, right? And they've paid a stupid amount of money to be on this ship. I get like exploring different countries would be great, like that's the best part of it. But
Also, like I wonder what people did like back in the day before social media, before cell phones. What did they do when all these problems were happening on the cruise ships? Do they like write it down in a diary, or I don't know. What do they do? Call someone? Can you call people back then from a boat? I don't know.
I'd rather just fly at this point, because this ship seems like an absolute nightmare. I mean, Nadine here, whose room did flood, actually shows the process of having to like dry the room with this blower, and I mean, look how loud this is.
Back in my room, and it looks like the blower is done.
It's not exactly peaceful, is it? But I guess this weather condition did worry the staff, you know, the captain and whatnot, because they did actually change the route. Because originally, they were going to have to spend 55 hours in extreme weather. This new route they're doing, they're going to have to spend 22 hours in extreme weather.
So we just got a new announcement from the captain. We are not going to Antarctica as scheduled. Rather, we are actually going earlier, because if we went the original route, it would have been 55 hours of 5 to 6 meter waves. So for my American friends, 5 to 6 meters is about 15 to 18 feet, and that would have reached over some of the outdoor levels. So instead, we will be going the day after tomorrow, and we will be doing 22 hours in the Drake Passage with still about 4 to 5 meters. So I think we might
Actually, all this time on a boat, I think I would get seasick.
I'm actually really excited about the Drake shake.
Yeah, I mean, clearly this is the type of person who would love a ship, right? She's excited for the bad weather conditions. Fair enough, you live your best life. But as she just said right there, they're going to be going through this bad weather the day after tomorrow. This video was uploaded yesterday, meaning they're going to be going through tomorrow as I'm recording this video, meaning it's going to be today as you're watching this video. I made that way more confusing than it had to be. Basically, I record these videos like a day or two in advance.
Also, like when you go on a cruise, do they have TSA? Do they check your bag as if you're like gonna fly because you're entering another country? So I'm pretty sure they're not gonna check your bag at each country. So how does that work? Security getting onto a cruise ship, traveling to different countries. I don't know.
This video
so many
is going
questions.
up tomorrow, which is when you're watching this, and when I'm also going through the Drake Passage. So as you watch right now, they're going through it. I mean, obviously, it goes without saying, hopefully everything goes fine, and it's completely safe, and everything goes swimmingly. Oh god, wrong choice of words. And now for the final update, and maybe the most heartbreaking update for the people on the ship, because they are currently running out of wine.
Well, all of you on TikTok, you've been asking for drama on the Ultimate World Cruise. We finally have some drama.
We have drama for you. Are you ready?
You ready?
They're running out of wine.
Oh, I've got to say, I love the meme.
Is the alcohol included in your package? Like, does the payment that you paid, whatever, whether you paid a package or you just hopped on the boat for a few days, does that include alcohol and food? Or like when they stop at a different country, is that where you're supposed to get your alcohol? I don't know. I have so many questions, but I'm pretty sure drinks should be included in your package. That's why it's so expensive. But is it? I don't know. Would it be unlimited alcohol if you bought a package? But they're running out, so you get a refund for something.
Big fan.
They've told us here that we've gone through more wine than they ever anticipated, and that includes 3 pallets of just the Oberon Red. Not cases, 3 pallets of that one type of wine.
I mean, I can't say I'm shocked. What else are you supposed to do on a ship like that? Because you've got days at a time when you're obviously not at like a destination, right? So you've got days at a time when you're just on the ship, you're just at sea. what else are you gonna do? There's wine that I think is free for certain people. I don't know if you have to pay a certain amount to get the free wine. I don't know exactly how it works. But people are gonna
See,
drink.
me too, I don't know.
Yes, that's all you really have to do. I think there's gonna be some people on that ship who are gonna genuinely drink more, or probably have drank more up until this point. It's been about a month now than they have for the past few years. But yeah, heartbreaking news all around. I wish them the best. Thoughts and prayers are with them. Hopefully get the wine situation sorted. But yeah, either way, that is the update with the 9-month cruise. If more stuff happens, obviously I'll keep you guys updated. I know in my last video there was an overwhelming amount of comments telling me to keep this going with more updates as it goes, and with it being
Okay, so that's basically the end of the video. But yeah, this is another like compilation of problems and drama on the boat, and not just like a video dedicated to one huge problem. But yeah, that's crazy if you're on the boat and your floor floods, because I don't know, every time I'm in a public area and like the floor is wet, I just turn into germaphobe mode, because I don't know where that liquid's coming from, and probably not clean, and yeah, it's nasty. But that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below, and if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you could check out my first channel, SEKSHI V, and if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.